I know. I'm a minute or two late. I don't know. Maybe I was like right at the end of 7 o'clock, but that's because I couldn't find the live button. And that's a part of what I want to share with you today. Hi, Lauren with LBW Coaching, and that stands for Lauren Beth Weinreb. Did you notice the play? Hello, Nathan. So, okay, I'm back. Week number 2. I wasn't at all scared for this one. Actually, I was super excited. I had quite a week, and I want to share it with you, whether you catch it now or catch it on the replay. This was really kind of super important. It was a pivotal week for me, and I'm kind of hoping to share it with anybody who's out there listening and even potentially thinking about doing something in their life that's different. That's a change. That's big. A job, a relationship, a move, whatever. So this is the story. So I am building my business, and one of the things that I did, because I was incredibly uncomfortable, was kind of farm out the website stuff. And I've been working with somebody, we're working together, and I said, because I have considered myself a little technologically challenged, I said, okay, I can't do this, so pass it off. And I still had to do the content. Hi, Miriam. Oh, I'm so glad you're here because I can talk to you about this. And you were there yesterday. Okay, so been working on content for like 3 weeks, and I have never worked so hard. Never. I am writing and I'm writing and I'm rewriting, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and for 3 weeks I have been working 60 hours a week. Now there's a reason that I'm telling you this. This is not a bragging thing. Working 60 hours a week, and I keep apologizing to my husband and my children, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this is taking me so long. Turns out that's how long these kinds of things take. And then I'm kind of trying to figure out, working really hard at getting it done. And then I was working for this other part, is this book giveaway handbook inside of my website. And I was working on the content for that, and I was working, and I was so excited and working in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I haven't made dinner. 3 weeks, I haven't gone grocery shopping. 3 weeks, crazy. Hi, Lori. So I am working, and I'm working really hard. And again, I keep thinking, this is really hard. It must just be me. Why is this so hard? And then I realize it's hard because it's hard. And so anyway, I'm getting to the tail end, and this weekend the kids leave after Father's Day weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna finish my end of my book, this freebie that I'm giving away. It's really cool. And I said, I'm gonna finish it because I'm creating stuff on Canva. This is a platform where you artistically put things together. And again, this is one of those things where I'd be like, I can't do that. I don't do that. I coach all day, up, down, left, right. But please don't ask me to do that kind of stuff. I'm doing it. So Sunday night, I start around, 8 o'clock. 3:30 in the morning, I'm done. And I'm done with this one book. And I literally was so excited. And I laid in bed and just thought, wow, I kind of feel like I was back in college, and I pulled an all-nighter. And, like when you were supposed to turn it in at 8 o'clock and you turned it in at 7:57, and you're hoping to God that your professor is going to give you credit and that, you're not going to have any upload problems. And I was so proud of myself. And I'm strutting around my house at 3:45 in the morning, and I'm like, that's right. I got this done. I'm so excited. And there was such an incredible sense of pride because I didn't know that I could do something like that. Part B. So there were some other issues in the layout. So there's a reason I'm telling you this. So again, I'm not a technological savant. And so I'm really kind of struggling. There were lines that were put in, and I couldn't figure out today, because I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning Tuesday night trying to figure out how to format it. And And then there were these lines. And I was like, oh my God, I can't get rid of these lines. And I would try and delete them, these dark horizontal lines. And I couldn't figure out how to get rid of them. And I asked my sister-in-law, I asked my husband, I asked my website friend, and everybody's like, oh, and my son, my 16-year-old, I remember him yelling at me this weekend because I kept screaming from the other room, Matthew, I need your help. And we're sitting at the table, and over dinner, he looks at me and goes, no more. I'm giving you 3 words. 3 words that are going to save your life, and you're not allowed to ask me anymore until you have said these 3 words or done these 3 words. Look on YouTube. Have you looked on YouTube, Mom? All the answers in the world. So he had to go to work this morning, so he wouldn't help me. I didn't know he had to go to work, and I was screaming at him. So I go on YouTube and I type in, this is after like an hour and a half of typing it, deleting it, it's still showing up. And I type in black horizontal line in my Word document, unwanted. Sure enough, this beautiful goddess pulls up in 1 minute and 13 seconds how to get rid of it. You click on the top, you bring it to the bottom, you go to borders, you get rid of the line. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was gone. It was gone. And I felt like Rocky when he ran up the steps and he was like, dun, 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 and I was like, oh my God, I'm amazing. So I'm so excited. I'm on fire. And I had this amazing epiphany. I had no idea how capable I was. I had no idea. No idea. Surprised the shit out of myself. So the reason that I bring this up is because so many women that I talk to, I'm finding are in this space of, I can't. My kids went to college and, hi Kim. My kids went to college and I want to do something, but I don't know what to do, and I can't do that. I want to start a banana bread company, but I don't know. I mean, like, how do you do that? People who don't like their jobs, and they have been talking to me about how they want to change jobs, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do something different. Hi, David. And all of the reasons that you come up with why you can't do something. And there's a whole list of reasons why you can't do something. Hi, Shelly Freeman. And that is, it's a list, But the truth is, that's not a list that actually comes from you. That's a list that comes from all of your fears. And it has nothing to do with reality. It's just this block that you have. And that's my jam. I work on blocks. And I'm always going to be working on blocks. We're always going to be working on blocks. But it was amazing today. I learned how to take a line out of a document. And let me tell you something. It was unbelievable. I did something. If you know me, you know how I struggle with the universe and technology. I mean, I was late to this because I couldn't find the live button for the 8th time. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Carrie. David, if you want a poutine truck, plan it. It's time. Maybe you and Lewis. So the truth is, I kept saying, oh, it'll be so much quicker if somebody else does it. But you know what? When I was done and I hit save as a PDF and I took that line out 1 minute and 13 seconds on YouTube, the YouTube had all the answers. My son was right. Usually he helps me, but he was off to work. He got a job at the soup shop. So adorable. And I cannot tell you how amazing that felt to know that feeling, that belief that I was walking around with, that I couldn't, that I wasn't capable, that's not something I do. I don't do technology. Yes, I do. Now I do. Oh, hell I do. It was literally so pivotal to me. And I was like, how many other people are walking around saying, I can't. Nah, not me, not my jam. But the truth is, it's not your jam because you're not willing to get a little uncomfortable. But I can tell you, the joy on the other side of doing that, profound, absolutely profound. I feel like such a badass. So, oh, that's where the lipstick comes from. So, my niece got me this. Isn't it beautiful? So I finished saving my PDF. I'm so excited. I send it to my web friend and I am literally on fire. And so what do you play when you're on fire? Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. So I put on my big pink lipstick and I called my niece and I'm like, look. I said, I feel like I'm on fire. And I have been just elated all day. And I just keep thinking about all the other things I probably didn't do in my life because I thought I couldn't. Now, I don't do that anymore, but it was amazing I do improv, I can coach up, down, left, and right, but technology, creating a document, putting pictures in, I got help. You can get help. Don't say I can't do something. Don't think, oh, what if? And then, you have two choices. There's this side where you think, these are all the things I can't do. And if I do that, these things will happen. And we get stuck in that space of running the stories, ruminating about all the things that we think we can't do, we shouldn't do. But what if you spent some time and shifted your energy? And that's a choice. Self-awareness, the choice to say, no, let's go to this side. And spend some time thinking about how you're going to feel when you do it. What will it mean to you when you do it? Because it's not all about the outcome. It's about the journey. And it's about the fact that you accomplished something that you didn't think you could. And now to know that I can is huge. So you detach from the outcome and you say, I'm in it because I can. And you can. And there were so many parts, and this is the other thing too, there were so many places where I got support along the way. And I didn't realize that just in this one space, because this isn't necessarily my thing, but it's gonna have to be my thing. But after I did that today, I said, I guess there's nothing that in this technological space that I can't do. It may be a little wonky at first, right, Miriam? A little wonky. But it's also amazing. And I can tell you that if I have a choice between spending my time thinking about how things might go wrong and thinking about how things could go right, I thought about where would I rather have my energy, and I definitely think it's in the finding the joy of how it could go right. And so it's important to live your life by choice, not by default. Don't just let yourself say, I can't. Swoosh. No. Start to think about where you can challenge that block. The next time you lean in to do something, go, why did I just say no? Like really challenge yourself and really kind of check out the thing behind the thing. Because most of the time the things that block us, whatever it is that we want, is fear. And the antidote for fear is action. And as soon as you start taking those steps into that fear, you're that much closer to being through it. And you're not alone. There's so much support. And if you're like feeling a little weird about reaching out to the normal support, reach out to me. I got your back. We got this. There is nothing in the world. Okay, so maybe I can't make one of those shots from the basketball thing down all the way down, But you know what I mean. If there's something in your life that has been sitting right here and something you think about, lean in. Oh my gosh. If I can create books and PDFs and learn how to get a line out of a document all by myself with the help of the YouTube, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you can do. Today was so spectacular. I was working with someone and she said to me after 8 sessions together, I had no idea how much I lived my life in fear. And I screamed, which I'm not supposed to do. I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Because that awareness, like that you were being stopped and that something else had control over your happiness, over your decisions, to be aware of that is then the first step. That self-awareness is the first step to you taking back your life, the directions, your choices. And so I'm curious, what are you not doing? So when you lay down tonight, you know how like you lay down and your mind starts going? Well, probably mostly women because my husband's out in 5 seconds, but I lay there, I let my brain kind of unwind. What do you think about when you go to bed at night? What are you not doing? Text me. Let's go back and forth. I got you. And thank you, Emma, for the beautiful lipstick. She got it at the Christmas shop at her elementary school. Got it for Hanukkah. I was on fire today. Alicia Keys all day. All day. Thanks for joining me. My website should be up so soon. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Thanks.